welcome to Trivia Ronin. I'm your host, Douglas Arlum. Whether you're joining us live on Zoom or Twitch or after the fact on YouTube, welcome. We're happy to have you. Quick breakdown of the rules. 1, we're honor code here. You keep your own score. Feel free to cheat. You get nothing. 2, after each question, you'll get 45 seconds to answer. Absolutely do not show your answer until the time is up. And 3, if you're watching on Twitch, due to the delay, drop your answer in the chat at about 15 seconds left. That lines up with us live. Tonight, there are 30 questions, 1 point each, and a story question at the end worth 10 points for a total of 40 points. Maybe some bonus opportunities sprinkled in. Let's play Trivia Ronin. Question. Oh no, he wasn't prepared. Question. 1. There we go. True or false? The commercial UK channel ITV stands for International Television. The commercial UK 45 seconds. The commercial UK channel, United Kingdom channel, ITV stands for International Television. We've been doing a lot of true or falses where it's so, I don't know, maybe. And it's just like a real 50-50 guess. I like that. Pud has just given up. Old Fashioned is not in the game. They hate us. They're never coming back. Oh, hey. Okay. Well, thank God we were worried. We've got we've got Emily saying true. 2, 1, 0. What do we think? True. False. It is false. Round, what did we have? Go to the camera with it. There we go. False. And we've got 1 for 1. She's back. She came back strong. In it to win it. Question 2. Hey! Question 2. What fast food chain has the most locations globally? 45 seconds. What fast food chain has the most locations globally? $33 seconds. Tall Pumps, you got it with false. Taking a quick lead. Brianna, you missed all of our talks. We're going to Beaver Island. You remember where Sarah was watching? Yeah, we're going to Beaver Island to shoot movies in January. We're going to be there for 2 months. Absolutely, I said before asking Sarah. Listen, I was genuinely bringing that up for a reason. All right, let's see your answers. McDonald's, KFC, McDonald's. The answer is about 5 years ago, Subway passed McDonald's for most locations, but McDonald's are much bigger locations that make way more money. Way more money. Subway's not even close to second or third or fourth, but they got a lot of little ass locations. Question 3, what does the S stand for in the abbreviation SIM, as in SIM card? Not simulation, SIM card, SIM. Mickey D's. No, that's not gonna do it. Welcome, T-Girl. Nope, we're looking for Subway on that last one. I was as interested in that answer as you are now hearing it. Oh shit, I don't know, that was 2020 stats probably, but I don't know if it's since then changed. That's a good question. I would like to find out if now it might actually be back to Mickey D's. Good question. Subway did close a bunch. I am open to being wrong. Welcome to my trivia, where I am human. What is the S? 210. We got system. We've got integrated, which wasn't the question. Cereal, super, system, salutation, Subway, I can't read your Helvetica. I don't know what that says. I'm sorry, I'm really trying. What? Satellite. That's what that is. Jeez, I could not tell that said satellite. No, I'm sorry. It is subscriber. Subscriber identity module. SIM. Now you know, look, we're learning shit. Security. Nobody got it. And so many S words. Who knew there were that many S words? Question 4. In past times, what would a gentleman keep in his fob pocket? I guess technically, if there was a fob pocket today, also might keep this there. Joe, you want a half point to read the next question? Awesome. We do that now for anyone who hasn't been here in months. What would one keep in their fob pocket? Security, dang. 210, some people on Twitch are on it. Condom, most likely they would, but watch was the, I guess, pre-condoms, it was a watch. Once condoms were invented, purely condoms. It was the only thing in the fob pocket. Fob sounds like a thing that's sort of dirty. Thank you very much, Joe. What word represents the letter Z in the NATO phonetic alphabet? Go ahead and take a half point, Joe, for reading that. Always carry 2 condoms. I keep one in my wallet. I keep one where my needles are. I keep one where I have my things that break down rubber. I'm drunk. Also, it's not rubber. Water's always good for latex. Famously. 210. What do we got? Zebra is what I would have guessed. It turns out Zulu, once you say it, you go, shit, it is Zulu. Zulu, 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 zebra. Everybody had those 2 words. I think those are the only 2 Z words that have ever been. There are 0 other Z words. Question 6. The words bungalow and shampoo originate from the languages of which country? What a zany question. I agree, Sethron. The words bungalow and shampoo originate from the languages of which country? I'll tell you right now, it's not France for all the people writing France. Well, if you're writing that big of a question mark at the end, I have to assume you're wrong, Drama Turtle. NATO's website? Alright, we're gonna have to... Listen, if it's zebra, then I'm giving Chris 5 points. Let's see it! Anybody get this one? Swiss wine, you're the closest. Oh, that's a lie. Brianna's got it, and so does Mighty Joe. It's India. Australia is interesting. They speak English. I'm just curious why you would have thought that. Sure. Champagne. Yeah. It is India. So you guys know those words come from India. 2 people got that right, which is 2 more than I thought would get it right. And tall pumps, well done. Question 7. What was the nickname given to the Hughes H-4 Hercules, a heavy transport flying boat which achieved flight in 1947? It's a famous thing before you start thinking like, well, that's a really weird question. Thank you, Drama Turtle. I appreciate that. Chris, you don't get points. Zebra was an old answer. It turns out Zulu is the correct answer now. What was the nickname given to the Hughes H-4 Hercules, a heavy transport... let's call this 2 points. For 2 points, what was the nickname given to a Hughes H-4 Hercules, a heavy transport flying boat, which achieved flight in 1947? Does anybody remember this scene? Okay. That means there's going to be a lot of people guessing. Oh, Emily, I'm so sorry for you. 210, let's see it. Emily wrote the flying goose. The answer is the spruce goose. And I was talking about the aviator. I didn't know if anybody, right near the end is when Howard Hughes gets it off the ground, flying off of the water, yada, yada, yada. That's the one. Question 8, true or false? If you got that right, by the way, 2 points, don't forget. Question 8, true or false? The color orange, they color orange, is named after the fruit. "41 seconds to write down a 4 or 5 letter word." Blimp, that was a good guess, Tall Pumps. I never would have thought to go that way, but yeah, for sure. People will still get it wrong, Seth. That's the point of true or false. They start questioning everything they know. It's my favorite. Last night I had people guessing against their beliefs because they thought I asked for too many falses in a row. "210. False, 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 true, false, true. The answer is, in fact, T-Girl, maybe. It is true. It is, in fact, true. Brianna, you want a half point for asking the next question? Oh, you're getting ready to leave. You want it. Let's do it. What major Swedish company was founded in 1943? 45 seconds. Give yourself a half point. Their wine tastes different. Ooh, I wonder if anybody will get the next product. He's a sadist! 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see it. Swedish Fish is the only acceptable answer that is wrong, but the answer is IKEA. The lame answer. I wish it was the fish. Swiss Miss hot chocolate would have been a better one. I'm assuming Swiss Miss is not from Switzerland, as terrible as that sounds. And question 10. Which product did Nokia, the telecommunications company, originally sell? They were not a telecommunications-ish company. They originally sold something else until they were like, let's sell weird small phones. Guys, we're coming to the end of round 1. Start tallying your scores. Look, but don't touch. Touch, but don't taste. Taste, but don't swallow. And while you're hopping from one... He's laughing his sick fucking head off. I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad you're on that. Sadist! All right, let's see it. Oh, no. We got microchips. We got dick pills. We've got Brianna not lining up the answer. We've got old-fashioned with copy machine. It is so close to copy machine. The answer is paper. I'm going to give you a half point for copy machine, though, because you're home. Well, we love him if you talk to him. Let him know what the fuck. Question 1, Chris. This is my favorite question ever. "45 seconds on the clock. I will choose 4 people to give a point to. What do the letters of the restaurant chain KFC not stand for? I'm judging your answers, and make sure you mute your shit. I got you. This isn't trivia. This is just apples to apples for Doug's brain. Six seconds. Okay. Okay. 210. What do we got? All right. We've got Kangaroo. Is that fucker champion? Kangaroo fucker champion's pretty good. We've got Kangaroo Feces Collective. Okay. Killing Fat Children. All right. Kentucky Fried Children. Also good. Joe, we're not submitting an answer. Okay. We've got Kinky Fish Custard. Great. Kinky French Chicks. Ooh, okay. I didn't think I was going to like that so much, but I do now. And Killing Fields of Chicken. All right. So I'm going with, let's hold them up one more time. I've got 4 to pick. I'm going with, say it. Casey Fucks Coconuts. All right, I'll give you Casey. All right, 1 goes to Casey Fucks Coconuts. I'm giving Killing Fat Children. That just works too well. Kangaroo Fucker Champion is also getting 3. And then Kinky French Chicks, I'm getting... Hey! There we go, Listwitz. Thank you so much for the raid. Man, did you miss the question? If you guys would have been here like a few seconds ago. I'm giving 4 to Kinky French Chicks. Let's move on to the next question. Bravo to all of your answers. In fact, if I didn't pick your answer, give yourself a half a point for playing along. What was the answer? What is the answer? Indeed. The next question on our rousing trivia is maybe the worst question I've ever had to read. And also Tall Pumps. Kentucky Fried Chicken is a good one. It'll tickle your innards is the original slogan for what soda? You believe that shit? I love it. And it actually makes so much sense. 45 seconds on the clock. It'll tickle your innards is the original slogan for what soda? Everybody, hello, Listwitz. Everybody who has just joined us, go ahead and wait until about 10 seconds left on the timer before you throw it into the chat. We are answering in the chat. It'll tickle your innards. I wanted to give someone a half point for this, but I just gave someone a half point to read it. Oh, gross. But also Red Walrus? Yeah, but also gross. But also, yeah. But also grow up, but also, yeah. 3, 2, 1. What do we got? Dr. Pepper, Sprite. Sprite, Fanta should be the answer. Mountain Dew, the best soda, is in fact correct. I think Dr. Pepper tickles your innards more than Mountain Dew, but Mountain Dew is the answer. Only they would be so bold, so brazen. T-Girl, you got it, and I don't want to know how you know that. Question 3, what machine element's located in the center of fidget spinners? What machine element located in the center of fidget spinners, allowing them to spin freely? 45 seconds. Tall Pumps, don't second guess yourself. We've been over this. That is true. Emily, I can't argue that. I think it probably was around longer than the word innards. What machine elements located in the center of fidget spinners, allowing them to spin freely? Six seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we got? We've got boredom. That's fun. Gyroscope, gyroscope. No, there is a gyroscopic thing happening, sure, but ball bearings was the answer we were looking for. The machine element, ball bearings. Mighty Joe making up for his inability to come up with 3 words that start with K, F, and C by Oh, that's the worst thing I've ever heard. I wish you never... Let's put that on the list of things I wish I didn't know. Ball bearings is the correct answer. Question 4. Mount Rushmore is located in what hills? Mount Rushmore is located in what hills? Not what specific mountain, that would be Rushmore, but what hills? Axel's a good guess, Drama Turtle. Gotta read up on your machine elements. You were so close. Mount Rushmore is located in what hills are alive? Five, four, three, two, one. Everyone on Twitch seems to be on it. Yeah. The formerly Native American land hills is as correct as anything else. The Badlands is very close, but they aren't the hills themselves. The Black Hills is what we were looking for. The Badlands are right there, though. So I'm going to give you a third of a point for saying the Badlands. But the Black Hills is correct. Also, those are the Badlands. Question 5. If someone said you are OLED, what would they mean? If they described you as OLED, what would be the thing that is about you that they're describing? If someone said you are OLED, everyone on Twitch, I'm starting to think some people at the end of the list of people who wrote the Black Hills just waited for the people earlier to say it, but that's fine. There's no such thing as cheating in Trivia Ronin. The more cheating, the merrier. 14 seconds. We've got, all right, let's see it. Pale skin, sexy, slippery, huge penis. What's going on with Kalamazoo Stout? Can you describe that drawing? Is that a funky smell? Waves of odor. Well, I will say you're the closest because for sure you're absolutely correct. Guys, it is stinky or smelling terrible. Chris, was that a guess or did you just know the word OLED? Oh no, I don't want answers when I ask. What? It was educated. Shit. Brilliant. Olfactory. I love that. All right, guys. Question 6. According to the nursery rhyme, what fruit did Little Jack Horner pull out of his Christmas pie? 45 seconds. According to the nursery rhyme, what fruit did Little Jack Horner pull out of his Christmas pie? Do do boo boo do 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 do. You're ripe. As in stinky, pew. Tall pumps, that's a lot to get to OLED and be 100% correct. Anybody want a half? Anybody who hasn't read? Anybody who hasn't read want a half for the next one? You got, all right. I got you, Steven. Three, two, one. Emily, a black olive. I love that. We got figs, peach, plum, 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 plum. Plum is the correct answer. What a good boy he was, Seth. I agree. Getting rid of all those fucking plums. Plums have had it too easy for too long. Question 7, Steven, do it. What is sinophobia the fear of? 45 seconds. I feel like 4 or 5 of you have degrees in something, so, you know, you should get this. What is sinophobia the fear of? I know at least 2 of you have a very opposite of sinophobia. Interesting. Emily, I agree. You did the right thing by saying if you're gonna guess, Black Olives is a hell of a guess. 3, 2, 1. What do we got? Huge penis again. All right. I'll give you a half point for huge penis twice. Public speaking. Dogs. Do you like dogs? Oh, dogs. Yeah, I like dogs. It is fear of dogs. Anybody get that? Yeah, Twitch came in a little late. Snatch. Yeah, T-Girl gets it. You like dogs? Yeah, dogs. Question 8. If you are caught gold bricking, what are you doing? This is just classic vocab trivia this week. If you're caught gold bricking, what are you doing? Listwitz, I hope you've been good. If you're still around. You raided and then fucked off, it looks like, which is also fine. If you're caught gold bricking, what are you doing? Game in the market, peeing on the street, avoiding a chore. What do we got? Planking hard. Like, when you say hard, forging or stealing. Taking huge dumps, stacking gold. Sugar daddy mama. The answer is slacking, like sleeping on the job. Listwitz is on it. Sleeping on the job or avoiding a chore. T-Girl, I'm gonna give that one to you as well. But basically being all sorts of lazy. That's the best way to do it. And that way I don't have to use my arms. Question 9! When one is envious, they are said to be what color? 45 seconds. I think this is going to be a waste of 43 seconds. When one is envious, they are said to be what color? Trying to clean up trivia files while listening. Clean up trivia files. I feel like I want to know what that even means. I've never cleaned up a trivia file. 4, 5, 8, 6, 3, 2, 1. What do we got? Ooh, jaded / green. Green. Everybody clean sweep. Everybody gets it. That's why it was a waste of 43 seconds. Anybody who hasn't read, I'll give one more half point. Anybody? Stanley Sauer, you want to jump in to grab yourself a half point? 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm reading. Who is the author of Jurassic Park? 45 seconds on the clock. Who is the author of Jurassic Park? Hey, Georgie, you guys watching Stipe? Is he beating up on someone? Who is the author of Jurassic Park? It was a book, a very famous book. I think they made it into a movie, in fact. Yeah. Pretty big deal. Anybody ever read the book? Thumbs up? No? Man, that was a half-point question, too. Let's see it. John Hammond, Seth, is a solid joke. Jurassic Park 2 was better because everything Julian says is awful. Michael Crichton.
Disney princesses, things you can stick up your ass that are nutritious, and Black history.
Hey there, and welcome to Trivia Ronin.
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 I'm your host, Douglas Larlam, and I'm not wearing pants.
As of August 2019, what is the top grossing film to hold an MPAA rating of G?
It's gonna be Nice, quiet, intimate show.
She murders deaf children right after they get cochlear implants.
Don't ever forget I can kill people I think about.
We make up for it by being less creepy than Drew Carey.
Shit's going down on Twitch.
It's like 4 dementia movies. I wanted to watch them, but I forgot. Remember movies in theaters when they made money? That was the thing.
I'll make love to you.
Am I supposed to wait?
Saturday night and you're on Twitch during a pandemic. If you're not drinking, you're doing it wrong.
It's a cat toy on a reusable straw.
Fuck with that algorithm.
This is Doug's tie, by the way.
You almost don't need a gunshot to die.
Doug, you think we'll get a lawsuit out of this one?
I don't care.
Don't fuck this up, McNelly.
If you guys were just fucking dumb, I'd be better at this as a host.
It was Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4. That came out in 2019. When was that?
Wayla is what are you looking at? Basically, that's going to be... Also, if you haven't followed, please consider following if you're new to our channel. Wayla is what are you looking at? It's the visual portion of the night. So I'm going to show you pictures. I'm going to say, what are you looking at? Or I'm going to ask you a question about the picture. But again, they're a little smaller this week. Next week, we'll be back to normal, but we ran into a couple of glitches that I couldn't fix in time. All right. Question 1 of round 3. Who are these 2 actors? 45 seconds on the clock. Who are these 2 actors? This is a scene from a recent television show. We'll say 1 point for each. Just to give you a fighting chance if you don't know one of them. Dyspepsia. Oh, sure. Yeah, I believe it's cardiac arrest. Yeah. That's a bummer. I've heard bad things about it. All right, let's see it. Anybody? We've got Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany from WandaVision. This is Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany from WandaVision. Have any of you ever been on that set and seen those actors and still not remembered the name Paul Bettany, which is why I asked the question? That is correct. Julia. Okay, good. All right, Emily Blunt and some guy. Yeah, Emily, you got it. Emily Blunt and some guy. And then Morticia and Gomez Adams. Listen, that'll get you a half point every time. What kind of animal is this? 45 seconds. Look at that picture. Look at it. Look at it. Thing 1 and Thing 2, also a great answer. T-Girl, I didn't see that. Lucky number 13 seconds. Lucky number Slevin coming up. Slevin Kalevra. Ayo, Listwitz, you got it. Let's see it. Is it a man or a T? If you don't know, just put them both in the answer. Manatee. That's how it evolved. Everyone knows that. It's a manatee. Next. What city... Oh, hold on. What city in Uruguay is this? This is a city in Uruguay. "40 seconds, we're looking for a city in Uruguay. Uruguay. That's crazy you wouldn't like your ex-sister-in-law, Listwitz. crazy that they're so related to the person you're no longer with and you didn't like them. Let's see it. 2-1. Yeah. What city in Uruguay is it? Paraguay. La Paz. No, we're looking for Montevideo. All right, so this is a picture of a small body of water going into a large body of water. What is that small body of water called that goes into a large body of water? 45 seconds. I don't know, the next one. 4, thank you, it's 4. What is it called when a small body of water empties out into a large body of water? How do we feel about this music? It's way better than EDM, even though it's basically EDM. It's like EDM / lo-fi, and I like it way more. That's why I dance like this, so seductively. 2-1-0. We are looking for people who are going to pay tributary. I volunteer as tributary. What actor is this? I'll give you a hint, though I shouldn't give you a hint. He just played Cyborg in Justice League, but still, people don't remember the actor's name, so I figured it's safe to say. Hey, Cyrus. Welcome. We're looking for the actor this is. Hey, Drama Turtle, help me out. What is an estuary if it's not a tributary? We got 2 people put estuary. Is it an estuary or am I wrong? Is an estuary flowing from a body of water and tributary into it? I don't know. Let's see it. Wow, nobody. Got Ving Rhames Jr. Well, I'll be darned. Cory Booker. Ray Fisher. We're looking for Ray Fisher. Ray Fisher, guys. Cyborg was Ray Fisher. Wait. I think an inlet would go away from the body of water also, though. No? Well, all right. Listen, any argument gets you a win. Estuary is the tidal mouth of a large river where the tide meets the stream. Okay, that wasn't an estuary. All right. Listen, if you think inlet is good, far be it from me to tell you. It's not like it's my job to determine what the right answer is. Next! This is the wreck from a famous chain of restaurants. I'm looking for the chain of restaurants that would have this display. 45 seconds. This is the case that you can get food from what chain of restaurants? Dun, dun. Cracking all the knuckles. Yeah, losing all those viewers. Let's see it. Anyone remember? Yeah? Not Wetzel's. We were looking for Auntie Anne's. This is Auntie Anne's pretzels, guys. How would you know that? I don't know. This is Auntie Anne's pretzels. If you had Wetzel's pretzels, I feel like I should give you the point, but I won't. This is a Rebus puzzle. If you haven't been playing, and you don't know what rebus puzzles are, this is a visual clue to a famous word or a popular phrase. We do these like 4 or so of these. Can I tell you the funniest thing? I don't remember the name of it. I don't remember this answer, so someone has to get it. This is the first time I've not remembered, and I don't know what it is. Someone's gonna have to get it, so I know what it is. Yeah, let's see them. I don't know. If you wrote an answer, I have to give it to you. How could it be no one knows? It's very clear. Oh! Number 1 knows. No one knows. That's sexy. Alright. I mean, obviously that's what you look at it. You want it to be no one knows. I just don't know why that is. And I didn't write it. And normally I write it. Oh no! That's not it. I do have that one. I don't have the next one. Guys, it's won by a nose. Oh, that's so sexy. That's way better. They win by a nose. He won by a nose. But no one knows is good. Wait, Julian, you don't think this is good? It's 1. That's less good. But it is a 1 by a nose. It's the location of it. It's by it. Well, grand scheme, we're all pretty close to everything. Shut up. Answer this one. 45 seconds. T-Girl likes it. Alex hates it. It's 1 by a nose. If you wrote 1 by a nose, which no one did, I'm giving you 1,000 points. Let's see him. I'm seriously over you. I'm counting on you. Guys, I'm counting on you. Next. The 1 is nothing. Don't look at the 1. It's just in the box. 45 seconds. I'm counting on you. Why? Wait, what was... I'm counting on you. Yeah, you guys got it. Six seconds. 3, 2, 1. No wrong choice. A few choice words. A box of choices. All of these are great. It's as simple as multiple choice, but a few choice words is definitely getting that. That's 100% accurate. I like that people see rebus puzzles as something else. I thought it was just so easy to just say multiple choice. Is there one more? All right, this is the last one, I think. 45 seconds. 3 choices? I can't give you 3 choices. I mean, it's true, but that's just describing it. But yeah, okay, 3 choices. Take the point. What do I care? Yeah, few choice words is better than multiple choice. Old Fashioned, you're doing well on Twitch right now. 3, 2, 1. What it is, Jive Turkeys. Very good. Good afternoon. Guys, the good is after the word noon. Stop! We all here? Everybody's good? All right, we're going to talk about Carlos. Stop it. In 1940, come on. There we go, good headroom. In 1940, Carlos was born. He was he was just bad at life. Terrible student, barely passed, not very good in athletics, sort of an underachiever. He had an alcoholic father who talked down to him and hit him. He grew up always unemployed, his father. Carlos grew up depressed and an introvert. At the age of 18, it's 1958. At the age of 18, he says, all right, I'm going to be different from my father. I'm going to get a good job. I'm going to be employed. Start there. So I'm going to join the military so I can become a cop. So he joins the Air Force to become an air policeman. And that's exactly what he does. And he ends up in Korea, in South Korea. While he's in Korea, he realizes he can't arrest people very well. I can't think of the word. Why can't I think of the word? Apprehend. He can't apprehend drunks very well. He has to use a weapon to apprehend rowdy drunks. And this bothers the fuck out of him. So he says, okay, I'm going to learn. We're in Asia. When in Asia, do as Asians do. Martial arts. Can't be that hard. I'll just take up some martial arts. He starts with judo. A few days after he starts judo, someone throws him on his back and breaks his shoulder. And he goes, maybe not judo. What are my other options? He finds a thing called Tang Soo Do. Tang Soo Do is basically this athletic karate, but in Korea. And he goes, okay, I'll give that a try. He falls in love with Tang Soo Do. He becomes 16 months, 5 hours a day doing Tang Soo Do, becomes a black belt. But then he gets sent back to America where he's working on an air base in America. While he's there, he's looking for a place to do Tang Soo Do, but that's not a thing you find in America. And these other soldiers are really impressed by him and they say, why don't you start a school, Carlos? And he says, okay, I'll start a school. Cool, that sounds good. But I'm working 40 hours a week and you want me to be teaching you at night. And they said, yeah, do that, please. And he goes, well, fucking, okay. So for 40 hours a week, he's working there. He leaves the military eventually, and he gets a job as a file clerk. And he's doing 40 hours. At night, he's growing karate, and he's teaching karate. And on the weekends, he's winning state, national, international karate tournaments. He's a big deal. He becomes basically the face of karate. And this is a time when in 1968, Bruce Lee is in Green Hornet. And in 1969, David Carradine in Kung Fu. And then Elvis is karate chopping all over the place. People were like into this. And he became sort of, to the stars, the face of karate. He starts teaching people like Steve McQueen and the Osmonds and Priscilla Presley, who had been married to Elvis for a few years now, so she was probably 12. And Bob Barker, even. So, Carlos is kind of the man. He gets to quit his other job, and he's just concentrating. He's got schools popping up here and there. He's getting to be a pretty big deal. One day, he's training Steve McQueen. Steve says, have you ever thought about doing movies? And Carlos says, oh, no, it's not for me. I've done a few movies here and there. They don't ask me to say any words, and they just ask me to punch a couple people. It's just not, it's not, I'd much rather do what I'm doing. And Steve McQueen says, I think you should be an actor. And when Steve McQueen says, I think you should be an actor, you do it. So for 2 years, he goes to acting school. And Carlos, we won't say he's he's good, but he does think, okay, maybe I can do this. At the end of those 2 years, he gets a role. He gets a lead. Carlos is gonna be the lead in a movie, Breaker Breaker. He's gonna play J.D. Dawes, and if there was ever a movie that was born to succeed, it's Breaker Breaker, the story of country music, truck drivers, and karate. And it was a weirdly big success. They made it for $200,000. It made $12 million at the box office. And Carlos didn't know what to do with the fame. He's like, am I an actor now? So, here's the question. Carlos is still alive. He is the face of dozens and dozens of schools around the country teaching karate. He's been in 44 things. He has 44 acting credits. And today he's worth $70 million. 45 seconds on the clock. What's Carlos's stage name? $40 seconds on the clock. What is Carlos's stage name? $15 seconds. Four, three, two, one. What do we got? We've got Jackie Chan. We've got Tiger Schulman. Schoolman? I don't know. Steven Seagal. And in Twitch, we've got Carlos. No Good Dad was John Kreese from Cobra Kai fame, but Carlos is really, okay, did end up having the answer. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Steven Seagal also. The answer, though, is one Chuck Norris. Named for his father's friend, who was a minister, Carlos Ray Norris, goes by Chuck with a score of like 33.83 or something like that. 31.83. Can anybody beat it? I don't think they can. Big round of applause for Old Fashioned taking home episode 106. Bravo, bravo. What did anybody have a big win in Twitch? Twitch, I don't know what scores were. 19 and a half. Anybody beat 19 and a half? I'm going to say big round of applause for Emily. Big round of applause for Emily, guys. The big winner in Twitch. Bravo. See, she doesn't play here. She plays on Twitch. She crushes. All right, well, that is going to do it for tonight. Thank you so much for your support as we try to grow this experience. It's totally in the script to say that. It doesn't make it any less true. For all of us here at Trivia Ronin, I'm Douglas Larlam, saying pretty please, guys, don't be shitty, and I hope you learned something.